I'm really in love with Surging Sparks set. Surging Sparks is a scary set. Bro, we did really good in our latest League Cup. Out of 30 players, almost, we went second, which is insane. So we went 5 rounds. We did 4-1-1. No, 3-1-1, I guess. Right? 5 rounds. First round I tie, second round I win, third round I win, fourth round I lose, fifth round I win, and then I'm in the finals. The top four finals. Okay. So that was funny. 3-1-1 got me to the finals. Some people had 3-2-1, 3-2-0. So 3-1-1 was a better score. I think I went second. And after that we did a best of 3 for 2 matches. So I did the first match, I won it, which was against the deck I actually lost against. So my only loss of the whole tournament was against that Roaring Moon, and I saw him in the finals first game, and we were able to take the finals back. So we were able to get our rights back. I was able to steal the game. And then the second one was versus the toughest guy in the whole, All Out Blitzel. He has his own YouTube channel, All Out Blitzel. James. He ran his own kind of concoction of control. And I really regret removing my Canceling Cologne, because there was a turn where I actually removed his Cornerstone Ogre Pawn by just blowing it up with the Dusk Noir Duskull combination. So imagine how crazy that was. And then and then I needed, man, there was just so many mistakes, because it was a best of 3 and I couldn't get a single W because I don't know how to play against control. I don't know how to play against control. The first game he got me, he just literally used that blue Ogre Pawn that just kills, because I didn't want to put a lot of board, and so he went first, and he's able to one-shot my board. The second game, I got so close. I actually killed his Pidgeot with a Dusk Noir Charizard attack. Then he stuck in the corner. Okay, so I got the Rotom, then the Pidgeot. Then he stuck in the Rotom. No, I'm trying to think. It wasn't Rotom Pidgeot. It was something Pidgeot. I killed something, then I killed Pidgeot EX after it. Then he put the Ogre Pawn and there was nothing else on the board. So what I did was I went for Duskull, then I went Dusclops, then I waited one more turn, then I went Dusk Noir, KO, do 130 damage, take 1 prize, then I Night Stretcher, the Dusk Noir, Rare Candy, Dusk Noir, KO the Ogre Pawn, then he brings forward the Rotom, because he knew that next turn I was going to be able to double Dusk Noir, so he brings in the Rotom. He had just put it down. He brings in the Rotom. I couldn't KO. I had 1 prize left and I couldn't KO because there was no energy on board. I could have set up myself to, like, KO his Ogre Pawn and then get a one-shot in to KO the Rotom to go game 3, but I messed up so badly, guys. Also, I needed 1 Canceling Cologne. So what we're going to do today, I needed 1 Canceling Cologne, and Charizard was going to be insane. I was going to win first place in the League Cup for my biggest locals in my town, and against like really good player. I was about to be the first place. I regret not putting Canceling Cologne. Canceling Cologne would have got me that Ogre Pawn done with a long time ago. I wouldn't have needed to double Dusk Noir him. And then when he brings it back, then I would have Dusk Noired him double, right? I just really regret not playing Canceling Cologne. I removed it last second because I didn't think I was gonna see the dude. And yet I thought it was, even if I see him, a Canceling Cologne's not enough. But I think Canceling Cologne would have been enough. Like, I was gonna win the game totally. So I really regret not putting Canceling Cologne into my deck. But I'm really happy with how the tournament went. I did really good. We had a lot of fun. I mean the games were so good. I think the games were amazing. So I am having a small problem here. Alright, we're in. So we have. So Charizard DX is still playable in Surging Sparks. You just need to play it really well. And you cannot be making mistakes. But it's very hard to make mistakes with Charizard. One thing I need to do is I think I need to get rid of the Cleffa for the Nest Ball. Because we need more consistency. Then you also run Jamming Tower because there are decks that actually hurt you. Serena, you can't attack into it. You can run Lost Vacuum or Jamming Tower, whichever you like better. I mean, this gives you best of both worlds. You deal with area 0, and you still can also deal with the tools on the opponent. So I think Jamming Tower is gonna be the necessary card. And a lot of the people that are actually running the recent tournaments, like for example, let's go check out this recent tournament here. Alright guys, so the LAIC Latin America International Championship just completed. The seniors, masters, and juniors all had amazing decks. And I wanted to go through very quickly and kind of showcase, my opinion, these decks and the best builds in them all. So let's jump right in, guys, and showcase to you the 2024 Sao Paulo LAIC championship on the 15th of November, guys. Of course, if whoever watched the finals, it was basically clear Regidrago versus Regidrago for the masters. And the seniors, there was a Charizard versus a Tepagrass, or kind of like a Palkia, Tepagrass, Noctowl with no Dusk Noirs, unfortunately. If he had some Dusk Noirs, he was able to do a little bit more damage onto the opponent, Charizard, and maybe even kill him with the Palkia. Unfortunately, he didn't have the Dusk Noirs. He doesn't set up Dusk Noirs, and that definitely hurt him. Now the Charizard list is pretty successful list, a very strong list. We can look at it really quickly. Looks like he didn't do anything specific, except I remember he did something specific. He added did he add a Jamming Tower? No, he removed his Collapse Stadium Jamming Tower for the Lost Vacuum, which that wasn't specific, and also added the Canceling Cologne. Now you have to play Canceling Cologne. You cannot play the game without Canceling Cologne, guys, especially on Charizard. You got the Tealamask Ogre Pawns, you have Mimikyus, you have so much stuff that deal with you, but you can deal with Mimikyu. You have the Charmeleons and you have your Charmanders. It's just that there's other things you can deal with. Also, he's only running 5 energy. I don't think you ever need more than 5 energy. That 1 missed energy is necessary though, especially against Roaring Moon, against the new Sylveon EX that just sends back your cards into the deck with his attack. You can drop that on one of your Pidgeot EX or one of your Charizard, the missed energy, and then they can never jump back in. And so you still need the missed energy. You do really need the missed energy. You really do need the 2 counter. You really do need your 2-row. I'm iffy on the Arven F4. I think Arven is one thing you could drop down for a little bit more missed. And besides that, yeah, the deck's pretty consistent. It's the same deck. I mean, he's got 4 Nest Ball, which is amazing. I don't know how he fit that in, actually. I'm trying to figure that out. I guess he got rid of... What did he get rid of? Actually, I'm not sure how the hell did he fit in 4 Nest Balls. Because he still has his 2-row Thornton, he has a Canceling Cologne. I mean, obviously he removed the Mist energy. He didn't remove the... Oh, okay, Mist energy and a Cleffa. So he doesn't run Cleffa or Mist energy, and he was able to shove in 2 Nest Ball extra. Yeah, I think you don't run Cleffa. I really don't think you run Cleffa. Yeah, I don't think you run Cleffa in this format. Okay. And then moving on, guys, we will see the Regidrago from the seniors, see if they're playing the same similar Regidrago to the Masters. This one is running no Haxorus. I know that top number 1 ran a Haxorus. It's running this. It's very similar to James Cox's deck. You got the canceling cologne there, one switch, one prime catcher, 4 nest ball. Very, very similar to these other Regidragos that have been topping. And I want to see the Raging Bull. I guess this was not Surging Sparks legal yet, so you don't see the Latias. I think this deck will be much stronger with the Latias. Being able to activate a big 280 attack with 1 Sada and 2 Teal Mask is kind of crazy. And then 1 attachment, 1 Sada, 1 attachment, 2 Teal Mask is 280 attack. It's just so big, and you can do a lot with this deck. Especially then you can pull out the Teal Masks to start attacking as well. It's probably the toughest Charizard matchup for sure. Moving on, guys, I'm really liking Raging Bolt. I think it's better than Regidrago in my opinion. It's just that Regidrago has more tools. Makes sense that in the seniors, Charizard is king, because Charizard is a very tough deck. Now let's look at the masters. They're all running the Regidrago. I do want to see what the difference is. I know this one's running Haxorus with 8 energy, only 2 fire. And he is running the Superior Energy Retrieval in here. Not a lot of people are running that. But I think the second spot is running the same list as well, right? Don't they run... Oh, I guess he doesn't run the Superior Energy Retrievals in this list. But he doesn't run Haxorus either. So Haxorus is good for KOing Vs and like regular EXs that are not Raging Bolts. And yeah, so you know why the Haxorus is there. It's for those Vs. So it's necessary. Wow. Yeah, I mean, the deck is pretty much similar to James Cox's deck, the second place. The deck's just so strong, so consistent. We also say Goldingo, which is pretty nice. And this Goldingo is not running anything crazy. He's just running the Palkia package with a Spiritomb there to slow down the opponent. Then really utilizing his Code Breakers to pull out the Superior Energy Retrievals he needs. Or the Earthen Vessels he needs so he can go push harder. And also he runs a Letter of Encouragement, which is a genius. Man, this deck is gonna get stronger with that search attack. But yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's a one prize. It's a stage 1 Pokemon that does so much damage. It just makes sense to be able to push a lot. This deck is gonna change a lot with Surging Sparks. But yeah, guys, nice to see these people performing really high. Let's look at this Charizard EX in the Masters. Not running for Arven. I think for Arven is kind of good, but it's not necessary. I think starting Arven is cute, it's nice, but it's not necessary, you know. It's very strong though. Starting Arven is extremely strong. I think we keep it at 4. I guess he does the 3 Iona because he doesn't run the Unfair Stamp. He runs the Secret Box instead, which makes sense. You can get yourself a Jamming Tower, you get your Arven, you can get Defiance Band. Especially if you're not running a lot of Arvens, you would run the Secret Box. I think you're just losing a lot on the Prime Catcher, because Counter Catcher is one of the best cards in the deck, so if you don't Prime... I guess you don't need Prime Catcher with Counter Catcher, but you are definitely missing out on the Unfair Stamp. You're definitely missing out, which makes sense why you're 3 Ionoing, but still, I feel like you're missing out. I don't know how successful this research was for him, but I know that it's good sometimes. Like, there is a reason for it to be there. It's nice to have. There's no Cleffa in this one as well. So maybe we remove the Cleffa. They are removing those Mist Energies as well. Nobody's running Mist Energy anymore. This one ran 3 stadiums. Oh my god. Temple of Sinnoh does make sense against like Legacy Energy. I've tried to test that out. And he ran a Palpa. I mean, this deck is crazy. No wonder he's... This deck's pretty strong actually. This is a very interesting Charizard deck. That can retrieve its Arvens, I guess, or Boss's Orders, or I guess the Briars and Thorntons. Yeah, honestly, being able to send in 1 Palpa to retrieve in a Thornton in case you make a mistake or Briar, that's a very, very good idea. Anyways, guys, moving on, there's a Gardevoir here. I guess we'll look at the Gardevoir. I'm not really liking the Gardevoir. I mean, just right now with the Dusclops meta, it's just so much, and especially with Kyurem. So much just eats at this deck. Yeah, look at that. Monkey Dory's literally 110. So Kirim just KOs it for free. The deck is very strong. It's just that it's kind of susceptible to being hit on this on its board. And I don't think you can even fit in a Manaphy. Like, this deck doesn't even fit in Manaphy. Because you can't fit it in on your bench. There's just so much you want on the bench. You want the Spiritomb, you want the Radiant Greninja, you want 3 Rolls, you want 1 Drifloon and 1 Screamtail, and the Monkey Dory. There's so much you need. I don't know. I think this deck should start falling off soon. I'm surprised it's not falling off. It's still performing really high. Let's look at this Tepagrass. Is this one running any Dusclops? I'm surprised when Tepagrass doesn't run Dusknoir. Yep, there it is. Duskull, Dusknoir. No actual Dusclops. He just evos into the Dusknoir. With the Dusknoir, you would have to run Night Stretcher so you can gain more value. Also, the 4 rare candies necessary. Okay, the Night Stretcher is also there for the Blood Moon and the Fez, though. He also was able to run a Manaphy because you can run as many Pokemon as you want with the Tepagrass. I really like that Tepagrass deck, guys. This is a very strong list that if you are really into Tepagrass, you would look into, because everyone's running the Energy Lotto now. Everyone's running this Energy Lotto in these decks. And also Feather Ball makes sense, because you can find it with the Hoot Hoot or Noctowl. Alright. Now let's see, is there anything else that we want to take a look at? Iron Thorns is horrible. I can't believe people are still playing it. Let's look at this Roaring Moon deck with the Petcheron. This is the deck that we had to beat. There's a small baby Petcheron. That's pretty strong. Gives 6 damage. If you're able to poison... Does he poison anything? Oh, he's poisoned. He can't retreat. So he takes 70 damage in 1 turn with Petcheron. Not bad. Only 1 baby Roaring Moon. Yeah, this is the deck that we had to beat to get to 2nd place. Pretty strong matchup against it. That Pokemon Catcher can hurt me, but I mean, it's an RNG card. You could never land it. But yeah, if they land it, that really does hurt. But still, I mean, I'm so far ahead. Let's say he lands this and he takes out my Pidgeot EX. I still, unless he Iono'd or judged that turn, I'm gonna have everything I need to KO you. Because all I need is Dusclops, your Roaring Moon. Whatever you move forward, I just KO it. Roaring Moon is just tough right now in this meta. With the Dusclops, can just KO you. It's just very tough. Besides that, really, guys, there's nothing new. I guess there's one a little bit more control with the Cornerstones, Ogrepons. Yeah, this is the deck that beat me. Yeah, this is the deck that beat me. Very similar. This is the deck that took 1st place. It's just really a lot of annoying cards here. Yeah, he was able to Eerie Star, didn't gain any value from it. Luxury Escapes all around. Sparkling Crystal was in there. He had 2 heavy balls. Yeah. But yeah, guys, that was an amazing tournament. Sao Paulo was interesting. Very, very big tournament. Really strong decks. I'm really excited for the Surging Sparks set coming out. This was obviously in Stellar Crown. Surging Sparks is going to be amazing. It's going to change a lot of these decks. I think Regidrago will still be a very strong competitor. But Goldengo, Charizard, more decks are going to be more stronger again. Charizard is going to be strong again with Miraidon being really strong. Charizard can be strong as well. And yeah, there's a lot of new stuff. I think we're slowing down on so much control. I mean, control can be bigger But I think one canceling Cologne and a 2 Dusk Noir is just really strong on control. That's gonna slow down control. Interested in your opinions down. Leave them down below, guys. What do you think about this tournament? The tournament was awesome. Maybe we can look at the finals. But yeah, guys, the tournament was awesome. Interested in your opinions, guys. Which was your favorite deck? And yeah, that tournament was amazing, guys. Alright, let's get to some gaming right now. Before I get to gaming, give me a second. Yeah, guys, I'm just making a picture and then we'll jump right in to the tournament. I think we're gonna remove the Cleffa for one nest ball. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove that for a nest ball. We'll remove that for... I mean, Cleffa's pretty strong, but I need more nest ball. I need more consistency. I really do. I really do, I really do. I need more nest balls. I don't like... I mean, Cleffa's very strong, though. Can I get rid of anything else? Let me see. I don't know, man. Last time I don't know, man. I don't know what to remove for it. We're gonna have to only remove the Cleffa. I mean, I could remove a Mist Energy too, I guess. Okay, okay, okay. Alright, alright. So here's the deal. I think what we need to do is get rid of that Cleffa. Yeah, we're gonna be fine here, right? Just get rid of that Cleffa and test it out. Alright, let's try it out. Alright, let's do heads. I'll go first, sure. Sure, guys, we're gonna go first. Let's see how it goes here. Alright, we're gonna start with the Luminion. This is really bad. Oh my god, this is actually a horrible game. We do have the Thornton, but no way to get in access to the Charmanders. So going first here really hurts us, actually. Yikes. Oh man, this is very bad. Can't really do anything about it. Miraidon's gonna hurt us. We can't go Pidgeot EX versus Miraidon. It's just not smart. Joltik's smart is good here with the Pikachu EX. Now we do have that canceling Cologne that can help. Raikou, if he comes forward, maybe we can KO it. There's a lot of potential for us to KO here. But I mean, we don't have anything on board to even attack with. Okay, Iono will help us. I don't know why he would Iono when he saw that my hand is so bad that I couldn't even play. Why would you Iono? That's weird. Alright, we're just gonna have to build a board here. Maybe I should attach to Luminion so I could retreat it. By the way, giving Luminion to the Pikachu is very bad idea. Very, very bad idea. He only does one jolting, so 1-1 and then 1-1. Oh, 1-1-1-1. Okay. Typically it should be 2 Pikachus done. Thanks for the nice send off to me. My problem is if he takes a 2-prizer here, I'm forced to respond ASAP with a 2-prizer. No Sealstone, there's a Sealstone, just no Mist. Can't do anything here. I can't do the Rotom, which I want, because I lose that rare candy. I think you still do the Rotom. Your hand's just so short. And now the Raikou is gonna KO us. Okay, this might be scary here. If we don't draw into an Arven, it's gonna be very scary. Yeah, this is a bad game, very bad game. But I'm used to these bad games because of PTCGL. I don't know, PTCGL cannot give me a good game. Like, it won't give me any good setups. It's weird, man. The draws and I don't draw ever like this in a regular game. It's just so weird. I guess we could get access to Fez here. Fez can give us one Ultra Ball. We can come back from this. Let's see what we could do here. See if we could do something. And then we could KO the Raikou and come back to the game. Now, it's going to be a tough game, guys. It's going to be a tough game for sure. Because he's already ahead of us. Why would you pen your Joltec? It just doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Oh, maybe he wants to put more cards down? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. One more Magnemite. So why would you remove the Joltec? I don't know, maybe because Duskull is a big problem for him and he doesn't want to lose to it. But I wouldn't Dusclops. If I, like, let's say if I needed Dusclops, I wouldn't Dusclops your Magnemite. I would Dusclops Pikachu. There's it is, 400 damage. I'm just gonna move the Charmander forward because I have to attack. If I don't attack this turn, we're already so far behind, we can't come back. Okay, Fez is my only answer here, really. If I don't draw anything with it, we're screwed. Can I find anything else? Nope. I can't even put in my Lumineon, but I could have maybe pulled in a Lumineon with the Night Stretcher. Okay, hopefully that wasn't a mistake. Let's see what we draw. Definitely a mistake, right, guys? Yeah, we should have potentially just Lumineoned for the Arven. Get the Ultra Ball. Yeah, this is so much worse. Yeah, this whole game we played it just so weirdly. Oh man, this is so bad. Let's see if he can actually KO my Rotom. If he can, I think we're far behind. But still, we might be able to disrupt him. I mean, we'll see. We'll see what we can do here. I mean, if he kills the Rotom, he wins the... Or Fez, he would have to kill the Fez, but he wins the game, I think. And he has the Joltik in hand to go get that one last card. Gets the second Pikachu, pretty good for you. Now, if he just gets one KO, it's not a big deal. Unless I guess you could Briar with Pikachu EX. You could Briar, right? You could run Briar. So it's still scary. I mean, I'm so far behind that it's just really not even a problem. The Seal Stone here to get what? Electric Generator? I mean, what can get him ahead? I guess a boss. A boss will get him where he needs to go. The Defiance Band doesn't matter that he threw the Defiance Band out. That really doesn't matter. I think I should have went for Lumineon. At least last turn I would have been able to attack. Yeah, we made a mistake not picking up the Lumineon with the Night Stretcher. And I don't know, I guess I thought Iono would disrupt him a little bit more, but yeah, this is not great. Yeah, we lose here, right? We need, we have one more turn of disruption, I guess. Another thing I could do is I could boss in or counter catcher in this. I just counter catcher this in. Okay, we do counter catcher for this guy, but we also need a Force Seal Stone. Let me think about it. Well, we need a canceling cologne and a catcher. Okay, here, throw back Luminion, 1 energy. Oh, we throw back all 3 of these actually. No, except the Luminion. Well, we don't need Fez anymore. If he KOs anything, we lose. We just put back the Luminion, I guess. And then we'll do Charizard EX. Give here some energy. And then we have Counter Catcher. And we have also Unfair Stamp. So we Unfair Stamp Counter Catcher, right? Well, first we Unfair Stamp into the Counter Catcher potentially. Can we come back from this? Okay, think about it, Minar. I mean, this is the only way, right? Yeah. I should have given him the prize before I Unfair Stamped. Okay, that was a mistake. Alright, let's see if we lose the game here. If not, we just keep Ionoing. I mean, he doesn't have damage to KO me. I don't see it. He'd have to kill the Magnemite. Give me 1 more board. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, he'd have to kill the Magnemite, and even then he doesn't KO me. He just gets really close. So we could just pick it up and play a rare candy down and evo it again. Yeah, but that won't work. We'd have to retreat it and Iono. We'd have to retreat it. We'd have to retreat it and run away. Iono him. Is he gonna boss? Yeah, he can boss here or whatever he likes. Okay, we lose the game. It's okay. It was a close game, honestly. I just was so far behind. I feel like I could have still won. Definitely feel like I could have won. Which is insane. I just hate playing on PTCGL. They don't let me play the game. It's weird. Let's try again. PTCGL just draws like shit. It's kind of a problem, actually. Man, going first really hurt me there. Let's try going second here. Not even sure what I'm against. Yeah, let's just put this one on here. Alright, so we have the Duskull down. He's playing Dragapult. Should be a strong matchup for me. We'll see how it goes. Let's see what he wants to start with. Me going second should help a little bit. Well, I mean, he doesn't want to go first, so he starts attacking a little bit early so he can put some damage counters all around. Yeah, it could be a little bit scary. Let's see how it goes though. A Dreepy to start, strong. One Dreepy. Attached to it, an instant charge. Not bad, I guess. Not the worst thing you could do. He could Iono next turn, so I need to be very careful here. We do need that jamming tower for him. I don't get it. What can I throw away? I'm gonna have to Arven. No, we can't throw away the Ultra Balls. We're just gonna Arven for this. And this. Kind of force him to Lost Vacuum me. I don't think they run Lost Vacuum. Trying to figure it out. I think he just KOs. He pulls this guy forward. I think we don't set up Pidgey except with the Ultra Ball. So if we want Pidgey, we'd have to do the Ultra Ball. Let's look what we have. I don't think he Lost Vacuums me. One Buddy Poffin left. What the hell? I guess my whole my whole pricing is Buddy Poffin. Let's do that, and then we'll start with an instant charge. I don't think he's got Lost Vacuum. Even if he does, I mean, I have my rare candy here. Got a Charizard with the Ultra Ball. We're going to be able to get to the Pidgeot next turn, I think. We just have to focus up. Okay, what are you going to pull with the Nest Ball? I guess another Dreepy. That's the nice thing about his deck is he just needs a Dreepy and a Duskull. Doesn't really set up a Pidgey. Even though I think he should play Pidgey or at least Noctowl. Sets up a second Dreepy. I mean, he could KO that Pidgey one hit. Which is why it was kind of bad to play it. I don't think you're supposed to play Pidgey against the Dragapult. Yeah, this guy's heavy on his... Oh, instant charge again? Oops. Can I get a Dusclops to KO this dude? Yeah, there it is. Dusclops. Then we'll do... We'll do 4 Sealstone for a Pidgey. So he can't KO me anymore. Alright, then we'll need to throw out... So Dusclops to KO this, and then to come after the Dreepies, or how am I going to do this? Do I just grab boss to go after one of the Dreepies? I think we get grab boss, right? Or we could just start getting a 2-prizer here. I think I want a 2-prizer. Yeah, but what I messed up to see is I don't have... Wait a minute, we could do a 2-prizer with a rare candy and Charmeleon, right? No Charmeleons, damn it. Okay, rare candy. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna give him 1 prize here. We'll give him both his Dragapults. I'm gonna grab an Iono. I forgot I don't have it. Okay, dang it. Dang it. I wanted an Iono. Does Dragapult run anything to kill this? No, they're not running anything. See, I need the Iono here so badly. Yikes. Yeah, I should have went for the Iono, because I had, well, I mean, I used up everything, so we were pretty low on resources here. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if we can come back from this. We need to Iono. Threw out the unfair. We do have that jamming. I mean, he just put those in, so he cannot Dusk Noir. I guess he can one-shot this. We have the jamming, so we put it down. He can't really KO anything. He'd have to still attach something to this. What I really need is to not Iono anymore. I need something else. I need to control. Yeah, we'll just do damage on the Dragapult. But we need the Duskull. Okay, good. We have the Duskull. And we'll do some damage on the Dragapult, and then we'll follow it up with a Dusk Noir. We just need a nice stretcher and a rare candy. We can do it. We also need to pull out the Charmeleon here. I wish we pulled it out that last turn. I mean, of these prizes this turn. It would have been nice. He should put some damage on Rotom. So Jamming Tower forces him, he can't attack anymore unless he has another energy. He has no way to draw except with the Dracloak. Come on, man. Hello? Just put it down, man. Put the freaking damage down. I think that was a bad pick there. Yeah, on you. You should thumbs down yourself. See what Body Puffing can give? Nothing. Charmander. What can I get from this? I can't get another Charmeleon. I don't want want an Iono. Let's do a Super Rod, I guess. Let me see. This would be a nice stretcher. Could also boss. I need more cards. See, this is why I needed Charmeleon, because I need to defend somehow. It's okay. I think that was fine. We put that missed energy there. Do the 210. He KOs. If he doesn't KO, we nice stretcher. Rare Candy with Arven next turn. He shouldn't be able to, he can only move 2 damage counters, so he shouldn't be able to KO the Charmander this turn. Not with the Dragapult attack. So I'll get another Charmander next turn. Oh, he can't even attack, can he? He needs to draw his energy. The right energy. It has to be a fire energy. He could retreat though. Try to run. Alright, let's see what the guy wants to do here. Hello? Is this guy here? Ultra Ball for Dusclops, sure. Dusclops can KO that Charmander, that's true. So I mean, I would just have to go Radiant Charizard then. No, this is a tough deck to play against actually. Because he puts a lot of damage around. This is very interesting. Man, this guy's playing way too slow. I guess he can't attack. But it's okay, you don't have to attack. I mean, you can't Fizzendipity. You can't Fizzendipity. You can't. I don't know, he just opened up the game for me. Now I can actually win the game. I can't one-shot Dragapult. I can one-shot Fizz. Yikes, very bad game for him. Yeah, that jamming tower kind of screwed him, maybe? He does have a V-Star, but I guess he can get... What can he get? Give him an Earthen Vessel can help him here. Earthen Vessel could be the one he needs. Oh, there's his Earthen Vessel. Maybe he has another one in the deck. He needs the Earthen Vessel. Because he can't attack otherwise. That jamming tower completely shut him. I mean, I guess he could Lost Vacuum as well. Contra Catcher Rescue. He can't rescue board. He has an item here. What is this? What's happening right now? He retreats to the drag? Wow, jet headbutt. Nice. Wow, okay, rare candy helps a lot. Because then I can just boss, get a nice stretcher. Damn it. We need one more card. Which is a way to get rid of this. Where's the nice stretcher? We'll just do the night stretcher. Yeah. Red, the Dusk Noir. Maybe we grab an energy here. I know it's a Buddy Pops and Charmeleon. Not the worst thing in the world. Alright, and we end turn here, right? I mean, we have a strong turn next turn. With one energy, you can KO that Fez. I mean, yeah, we're pretty set up here, right? I mean, that Dragapult just... That jamming tower really hurt that Dragapult, holy moly. Because he only runs two Dragapults and he's not running anything to search for them except the Ultra Balls. He couldn't find the second Dragapult. Poor guy, because I Iono'd him too hard. I never unfair stamp. I think I Iono twice though. There's the first Iono. Okay, we only Iono'd once. Yeah, I had to throw out the unfair stamp. Okay, flip the script can help him a little bit. But he still needs to find a way to retreat this and then go into this. And even then I can KO whatever he... like, I can KO the Fez to win the game. The problem with the Fez is it's strong because it gets you back into the game. But after you play Fez, you need to find a way to drop this guy's hand down. Like, Fez is good and only... Fez is good always, but it's amazing... only when you can Fez into Iono or Fez into the stamp, because then you really shut down the opponent. He has no comeback except his own Fez. Okay, Buddy Puffin doesn't help him any here, just thins out the deck. I think he should have done that before he drew the flip the script. Doesn't help him any. Are we winning this? Are we coming back after that bad start for us? That jamming tower is broken. Okay, there's the Charizard. Our Charizard's gone. Oh man, he can actually win the game. Damn, our Charizard's gone. We only have one prize. Uh-oh, if he can go into a Dragapult, he wins here. But he needs Dragapult and retreat. Or he needs Dragapult switch. Doesn't do anything. Oh, rescue board's great. Oh, there it is. This is pretty amazing. He's done it. He's done it. He's done it. Nice game. Yeah, I was supposed to Iono last turn. I couldn't Iono. I don't know, man. When I play in real life, the game is totally different than on the PTCGL. On PTCGL, I can't draw for the life of me. Bro, this guy's so bothersome, bro. What a waste of my time. I don't know, man. On PTCGL, I don't draw that badly. I don't start the game that bad. Dragapult was a bad matchup, though. I'm not gonna lie. I couldn't do anything against it. Yeah, Dragapult is such a bad matchup for me. Holy moly. Because he just does so much damage around. And he needs 2 shots to kill my Charizard. Or he can Dusk Noir one-shot that Charizard. And already have some damage left over on the next guy. I mean, it's kind of scary. That's very scary. Okay, your opponent will go first. Alright guys, we're going to be going second here. Let's see how it goes. We are going to start with a Duskla like we always do, I guess. I don't know. Somebody needs to teach the server how to shuffle this game. Like, it's just weird. I guess we have Luminion, can have access to it. There's the Bibarel, it's gone already. I mean, he could nice stretcher it. Starting Fez is bad, right? Pretty strong turn here for the guy. Good for you, man. Okay, Buddy Puffin start. Let me look at my hand. Okay, Charmeleon's actually in the deck, which is gonna win us the game. 4 Seal Stones in there. Damn, I need another Body Puffin. What can he KO? Yeah, let's do Body Puffin, Seal Stone. Body Puffin on one more guy. Mist Ball out of Rotom. Attach energy. No, wait. grab the Pidgeot and then we'll do Super Rod. And then I'm thinking we attach here, but what if he bosses in my guy or counter catchers? It's okay. We'll just instant charge him. We should attach, but wow, this is really bad. Yikes. This is a bad draw. Wow, that was scary how bad that was to draw into. I thought I was gonna draw at least one Arven or Iono or something. Wow, that's really bad. I guess we have Fez in hand in case he kills something on board. We can draw a little bit more. He also always Fez into Pokestop somehow, some reason. No, I don't know why. At least for my deck, because I don't have that many items. The barrel. So he's gonna drop his whole hand here. This is amazing. Irida is just so good. She unlocks the Frigibax, the Baxcalibur so well. Oh, and then he draws. Good on him. Wow. Nice Pokestop. Wow. This is really good. Chumpao is popping off. He did need an Iron Hand here, that's true. Maybe if he can Thornton. Oh, I forget he can Greninja. Okay, we're kind of screwed here, guys. You can do as much as you want. I don't know why he needed to pull up a second one. Wow, that's really nice of him, actually. Wow. Okay, we pulled the boss. Yikes, that was bad. Okay, it's better. It's better. Okay, it's better. We can Seal Stone. Let me think about it. What if we Seal Stone for a Pidgey? Put the Pidgey EX in there. Let's say we Seal Stone for the Thornton. But then I can't Evo my Charmander, Charizard, if we do that. He has so many ways to draw too. The Barrel Fez, that's crazy. Okay, let's go from here. Attach 2 energies. we KO here. Should slow him down a bit. Could maybe not. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, great draw there. Now we can go for potentially... If we could draw a Thornton, man, that would be great. We can also get another Charizard if he KOs this one. We need to set up a Dusk Noir or Dusclops or something. We need a Thornton. Thornton's so heavy right now, so necessary. Nice stretcher for the Fez, that's fine. Doesn't deal, it's not that big a deal, 3 extra cards. Especially if it shuts down his Bibarel. No, it doesn't. So yeah, the second Superior Energy Retrieval in hand. That's pretty cool. I mean, I guess we get the double KO here, but we don't have a way to Iono him out of the game. I can't Iono him now with the Bibarel. Flip the script. I just can't do that. He's gonna put another Chiampa in his hand? No. Iron Hand's useless. He's just doing that to kind of not get Iono'd. I need Thornton. I mean, this is insane. Yeah, that's crazy. I need the... Damn it, I needed that Radiant. I guess I could counter catcher the Fez. But I lose the game, right? We have to get the unfair stamp with the Arven. Okay, Charizard, and then Defiance here, thin out the deck. We'll just put this guy on top. We'll also use the canceling, then we'll unfair stamp here. No ability to draw into the counter. He's gonna draw a lot here. But he needs a lot of pieces too, though. He needs Superior Energy Retrieval. Hopefully it's at the bottom of the deck. He needs... the Chiampa, which he just got. And then he gets 3 more cards, that's it. That's all he gets. Now he needs Superior Energy Retrieval, Earthen Vessel, or 2 Superior Energy Retrievals, what he needs right now. Look how much cards he drew with only 2, and he still has a Pokestop. So he went through his whole deck basically. That's a game, right? Because Prime Catcher catches anything. Superior Energy Retrieval wins the game. Weird. My games in real life are nothing compared to my games in the PTCGL. Nothing. My games in real life are totally different. It's so weird, man. It's so freaking weird. Maybe because the players I'm going against are bad. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Can't get a W. Can't get a single W. How am I even Wing anybody if I can't get my own Ws? That's crazy. Alright guys, we're gonna go second here. Starting with the Charmander, see what we could do. Thinking about nest balling in another Charmander. Really, there's no options here. This is so weird. This is so freaking weird. I don't know, man. This is so weird. I usually don't play like this. Yikes, even worse. Let's pull out the Rotom and then we'll do Pokestop, I guess. I don't know, there's nothing to do. Okay, so now I have 3 rare candies. This is crazy. Bro, what the hell is happening? Why is all my games like this? Dodge that bullet. See if he does another one. Earthen Vessel can help a little bit with the Sawda. Why is there Pidgeot in the trash? How did I trash Pidgeot? Oh, with the Pokestop. Okay. Yeah, he gets a draw. I need him to KO me so I can kill that Teal Dance. You don't need the Night Stretcher here. Another Striking Shoes, sure. Why didn't he pick up the Nest Ball there? A 3rd Trekking Shoes? What the hell? It's a lot of Trekking Shoes. Okay, Sawda's active. So he does get this KO. That's incredible how he drew himself into this position. This is amazing. The deck is pretty strong at drawing. Drawing itself to victory with those 3 trekking shoes, that's pretty amazing. What the hell did he put? 3rd teal dance? Wow. Okay, now what? You have 8 cards now. Okay, so that doesn't attack. Yikes. Okay, let me super rod after I retreat. Okay, and then I can't Defiance. Thornton is useless. So we're just gonna have to shoot him down. Nothing I could do there. Because he didn't KO me. I can't move forward. He needed to KO me. He needed to KO that Rotom so I can get a little bit, so I can get one of the teal dances out. I guess here it doesn't matter, he retreats. But I'll still knock him out. And then I'd need a Charizard. Or a Night Stretcher. Yeah, I need a Charizard or a Night Stretcher, right? Okay, I need a Charizard and Night Stretcher. Charizard or Night Stretcher. So an Ultra Ball would work here. Bro, he's already 11 cards in the deck? How? He didn't even take a single KO. What the hell's happening, bro? He can't run away. I won't let him run. He can't. Okay, Arven's great here. Yeah, let's book stop to start. Okay, let me think about this. How many rare candies did we use? 1. We need to know how many we have in the deck. So let's Ultra Ball for Charizard. And let's see how many rare candies we have left. One left. So we rare candy, rare candy, rare candy. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm gonna unfair stamp him. Alright, we got the nice stretcher, so we just need a rare candy now. Wait a minute, why only one energy? Why is there only one energy? Holy shit, why is there only one energy? Wow. Are you telling me? We only have one more energy left? Okay, good then. I got exactly what I need. Okay, a nice stretcher for an energy. Wow, that's my last energy here. Good thing we looked at how many energies we have. Or we would have failed this attack. We still have V-Star, right? Yeah. V-Star can save us next turn. Let's Curse Blast this Raging Bolt away. I should have done the Curse Blast before I gave him the draw. And then if he KOs me, we just go Radiant Greninja, Radiant Charizard with the Pidgey, and we win the game, right? Out of this. Yeah, that's pretty much, we just put him in full stop lock. Tough game. I mean, he started off a little bit weird, I'm not gonna lie. It was a good unfair stamp. Fez can help a little bit, but pretty sure most of your deck is at the bottom. I mean, Nest Ball really shuffled it. I mean, he's gonna have to draw everything he wanted, or he need. What does he need? He needs 2 energies. He also needs to retreat to go into this, so he needs 5 guys to do damage. So he needs 5 energy. To be honest, for me, I'm already unlocked. Like I don't. What, is Radiant Charizard out? No. So Radiant Charizard is in the deck. So we just put Pidgey out forward, Counter Catcher in whatever the hell he doesn't KO, and we win the game, right? He could Prime Catcher in the Pidgeot, but I mean he loses the game, right? Yeah, he loses the game. He can't do that. He needs to KO the Charizard itself. He can't do anything. Flip the script, that's his last draw. Besides these guys. I mean, that deck is pretty strong, man. That draws a lot. Raging Bolt is so strong. Raging Bolt is so strong, dude. That's crazy how strong this is. Sure, Lost Vacuum my V-Star, that's fine. That's fine. Then kill my Pidgeot EX potentially somehow. But then I still have Charizard. If you don't kill Charizard, I still have Pidgeot EX. Which gives me Radiant. And I don't think you even run Iono. And, oh, you do run Iono and Raging Bolt. Okay. So this must... Oh, there it is. I mean, that's game over. Okay, now he's just literally top decking right now. He just messed up his old again. Yeah, poor guy. I mean, he just didn't draw what he needed, and then Iono too late. I think he Iono's first, then draws the Fizz. He messed up there, I think. Now trigger another energy to draw another card. He could KO the Charizard, I mean, but he doesn't win game from this. He needs a way to do Briar. He needs Briar. I'm surprised this deck doesn't run Briar. If he ran Briar, he wins here, right? But he just Iono though. But, I mean, there's good potential he draws into his Briar. I feel like this deck needs Briar. Yep, GG. Fortunate for him. Okay, let's do one more game. Meme Master. That Raging Ball was supposed to be our toughest matchup. And he got his first prize. Well, the problem is that I did damage early. He didn't do any damage. So it's not who does the first prize, it's whoever does the first damage wins the game. Alright guys, looks like we're gonna go, I think second this game? I'm not really sure actually. But I mean, this hand is kind of nuts. 3 Arven turn 1, that's great. Who's shuffling my deck? Oh, it is my turn? Okay, I mean, still great. No, this is amazing. Draw into a Rotom? Are you kidding me? This is unbelievable. Alright, we have everything. How many Charizards? We have 2 Charizards. We have the Radiant, 2 the boss. Everything is in here. Except Sealstone? Yeah, no Sealstone. Okay, no Sealstone, so we gotta be careful. No Sealstone in this deck. Populate out one more Charmander. An instant charge here. Could go for, I mean, we have everything we need. We have a lot of things. This is okie dokie. This is cool, I guess. It shouldn't be a tough matchup for us, really. Unless he can attack turn 1. Squawky. Couple of binding mochis, and then he can move that forwards with the Peturant. Wow, Arven, nice draw. Nice draw with the Mew. Only a Dark Patch. I guess he can attack with the Mew now, or with the... yeah. With the little guy. So now my counter catcher is active, so I could move potentially the Mew forwards. Can also take out, let me think about it. 220, that's a lot of damage. I guess he's dark. Okay. We get the Mew, right? Yeah, or we kill the Peturant. Peturant's huge for him. Then we'll do... Ultra Ball on one of the Arvins. I mean, that's too many Arvins. We'll grab a Pidgeot. Then we'll Arvin. Rare Candy Defiance. We'll Rare Candy. Remember, guys, I don't have anything. Then I'll do... another Ultra Ball. The Nest Ball for the Fez. We'll draw. Cut the Rare Candy out. We'll play the Binding Mochi just in case he does anything crazy. And then I guess we could find the Duskull. Or Unfair Stamp. Okay. I think that's as far as we go here. We have the Radiant. We're ahead of. We're ahead in pricing. We have another counter catcher, so if he does get another KO here on the Fez, for example, we move it. Can grab anything we want. A Monkey Dory. Okay, Mew can activate here and draw. Ooh, Iono, not bad. I mean, I don't need that. I don't care about my hand. He can't KO me. Nothing on his board can KO me, except Roaring Moon if he has that. He doesn't even run Roaring. It doesn't look like it. So Okidogi can't really, can't really hurt me here. Wait, no, this is another Monkey Dory. If this Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent, and if you have a Peturant, your opponent takes one fewer pricing. Okay, well, is there a Peturant? No, there isn't. So he just he just lets me KO him. Because there isn't a Peturant on the board. Wait a minute, what's happening? I'm just gonna boss in that, right? Yeah, that's game. I mean, what is he doing? Can't do that. Yeah, you know I have a Pidgeot. You know I'm gonna boss it in. Alright guys, let's talk about the deck for a bit. Is there a way for me to take it out? Alright, let's export it to... How the hell do you add? There she is. Excuse me, guys. Alright, let's talk about this deck. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys the best Charizard EX deck you can ever play. Charizard EX still competitive in the meta, even after Surging Sparks. All you have to do is add one Canceling Cologne. Everything's fine after that. Guys, the Unfair Stamp and Ionos are just too good for you. Changes up the whole sequence of turns, and it helps you with your deck. It really does help you win losing games. Alright guys, Charizard EX is still the best deck in the format in my opinion. The Unfair Stamp coupled with all the Ionos and Pidgeot EX is just so much access to so much control over the opponent's hand and disruption, and it will allow you to even come back from losing positions. So that's why, in my opinion, Charizard X is one of the best decks. With the Dusk Noir, you just have and Briar, you have so many ways to win games and steal them from the opponent, even if you're far behind. And also, with the access to Pidgeot and access to basically every single card in your deck, you can get out the Canceling Colognes whenever you need them to kind of slow down the opponent or help you with your games. And you just have such strong matchups, even with Surging Sparks. You know, Dusk Noir with the Canceling Cologne and all your access and all your Unfair Stamps and Ionos. Just gonna help you come back from losing matches, losing positions. So in my opinion, it's the best deck in the format right now. Let me show you guys a deck that I've been inspired. I was able to get second place in my League Cup with it. I only changed a couple of cards after the League Cup, so let's just jump in and discuss. Guys, here is the deck list. The Charmander, obviously the 70 HP Charmander, the one with the Blazing Destruction. You can also add the Ember Charmander. I think that one just has an extra retreat cost, but doesn't hurt you that much. You could add one off the Ember or two off the Ember Charmander, but these Charmanders are pretty solid. You can do damage with them. You can remove area 0, under depth, stuff like that. Temple of Sinnohs doesn't really hurt you, but Temple of Sinnoh can be really important against, for example, Roaring Moon. So stuff like that is very effective, but you don't run the 60 HP Charmander anymore. You do run that one Rotom. A lot of people are running two. You don't need to. If you're really worried, you can do Rotom Cleffa. I just removed Cleffa for extra nest balls because I really need the nest balls much more than the Cleffa. Wait a minute, how many nest balls am I running? What the fuck? Why is it 4 nest balls? Why is there 4 nest balls in this deck? There's 4 nest balls in this deck? Wow. How the hell did I fit in 4 nest balls? Oh, I didn't play Turo. That's how I did it. I was like, how the hell do you fit in 4 nest balls? So that's what I needed Turo in one of my Dragapult games and I didn't have it. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, you need Turo. Alright, let's import this one again. Alright guys, my favorite deck in the format is Charizard EX. I'm just in love with the deck. It just got me a second place in the League Cup. I actually believe I could have won the whole League Cup. We were just missing the Canceling Cologne. We fixed the deck after the League Cup because it controls a really bad matchup for us. Besides that, I feel like we can come back from anything. We have the Unfair Stamp to really slow down the opponent. Even in a winning position, we can slow him down. We have the Dusk Noir and Briar combo to kind of steal games even if we're far behind. We have just so much access to so much that we can actually do stuff with. So we have the Radiant Charizards, we have the Ionos, we have the Turos in case the Dragapults are just doing too much damage to us. Because kind of pick back up and restart the damage counters game. There's so much. Okay. Let's do one last intro, guys. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're gonna discuss Charizard DX, my favorite deck. Just got me second place in a League Cup, and I was able to get a full playset of Dusk Noir, Duskull, Dusclops. Actually, wait. I'll show you guys what I got. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're going to discuss Charizard DX, one of my favorite decks. I was able to get second place with it in recent League Cup. And we almost got first place. Honestly, one canceling cologne could have really helped me. I went against the control. All Out Blitzel, guys, is a YouTuber. He's in my locals. And I went against his All Out Blitzel control deck. And I needed a canceling cologne so bad, because Dusk Noirs are just so amazing. The deck is so strong. Now, what happens is it's possible for you to fall behind a little bit, but what happens is you have Unfair Steps, you have Ionos, you have Briar and Dusclops and the Dusk Noirs to kind of catch back up. If the opponent is so far ahead and removed your board, you just Thornton back. There's just so much access to so much. Roaring Moon has a bad matchup against you because of Mist Energy. And you just, even though you're in a bad position, maybe you're losing the game, maybe the opponent just was able to just get so far ahead of you, there's still ways to kind of come back. If you obviously unfair stamp correctly and the opponent doesn't have Fez or the cards he needs, or he hasn't thinned out the deck appropriately, then it's going to give you a big advantage and you're going to be able to steal games. So let's jump into the deck actually and talk about it. Charmander at 3. I think you could run the Ember Charmander, the one with 2 energy, do 1 Ember, 40 damage. I think it's pretty strong attack. I think it just has an extra retreat. You could run 1 off maybe for that Mimikyu matchup. But for Mimikyu, you could just run Charmeleon and just attack twice. The Mimikyu can't do anything to it. He's going to try to kind of move you around and like counter catcher you around. But Charmeleon is enough against Mimikyu. Also, Rotom only at 1. You don't need more. People are running 2. I think if you're going to run 2, just run a Cleffa Rotom. You get options with that. You get options of either, if you don't have 4 Sealstone in the deck, for example, you just go for the Cleffa Focus. If you do have 4 Sealstone, you kind of never pull out the Cleffa and you just keep it on Rotom. So you do have extra options. It's just that we had to remove that Cleffa in our deck for that Nest Ball, because we could run an extra Cleffa for 2 Nest Ball, but I just love the consistency of the deck. I just rely heavily on the Rotom and just love the consistency with the Nest Ball. Being able to play the game out every single first turn is just really helpful with 3 Nest Ball. You will feel the difference with 3 Nest Ball and 2 Nest Ball. You will feel at turn 1, you will feel a big difference. So I just opted for the 1 Cleffa out. Now, obviously, if you're comfortable playing 2 Nest Balls, throw that Cleffa back in. It's really useful. Lumineon is unchangeable. You can't change it. It's so good. It can really retrieve a lot of games for you. Get you that boss that you need, the Thornton in times of peril or early game. Maybe an Iono or a Briar when necessary. Pidgeot EX, no need to describe. Honestly, the only reason I play this deck is because of Pidgeot EX. If it didn't have it, I guess Noctiles are cool, but it's just not as much fun. Fezandipity, no need to explain. Dusclops and Radiant Charizards. Radiant Charizard is going to be really good. You want to learn how to use it late game. You want to really become really good. It's so much little resources. It's 1 Nest Ball, 1 energy. So when the opponent is on Myriad Leaf Blower, for example, the Teal Dance or the Teal Mask, then you just have to kind of Iono him out of the game and make sure you Radiant Charizard and kind of get that feel of how to control Radiant Charizard. It's really easy card to pull out. 1 Nest Ball, like I said, 1 energy from the Pidgeot, and you have it active. So you don't have to play it out early. Can leave it for the turns that are necessary for it, that you really need them. You just need 1 Nest Ball, but obviously you need to just learn how to play it. 2 Charizard DX. Now there was one game that I actually, from every single game I've ever played, there was only 1 game. So I played maybe 100 Charizard games with this new list, and only 1 game I prized both of them. So I would say maybe 5% chance, 1 to 5% chance of prizing both. But what that game was kind of insane, because I kind of calculated where they would be if I was to prize 2 at the top of my deck, where they would be in the prizes. And I was able to Dusk Noir his Greninja and I picked that one card from my prizes and I pulled it out, and it was Charizard EX. So I was actually able to play the game still. But yeah, it's very, very scary to have two Charizard EXs in the prizes. Basically, you cannot play the game. You have to literally Dusk Noir his Greninja to try to pull out your Charizard EX, or you just lose. You can also, I guess, attack with the Pidgeot EX, but that's two attacks and a Dusk Noir to kill the same thing. One attack and a Dusk Noir could kill. So it just becomes a very, very scary position, but it happens. It happens. But it happens so little that I think two Charizards is enough. I don't think you ever really need the third one. The Night Stretcher and the Super Rods just do everything you need. And most of the time you only prize one if you prize any. Anyways, Counter Catcher at 2. Now I say that, of course, now everybody's going to start prizing their Charizard. but really it's I would say a 1 to 5% chance. For Seal Stone, obviously you need the Unfair Stamp. I really like the Unfair Stamp. I really like playing the Unfair Stamp. I really, really like playing it early. Slow down the opponent, force him to pull out a Fez. Now I can actually kill the Fez. And even if they get a third Fez, for example, like force them to pull out a Fez to kind of get set up. And if they don't get set up with the Fez, then they have a Fez on the board now that I can just eat up. And I really like the Unfair Stamp. The Unfair Stamp forces the opponent to kind of throw out their Fezzes really early, or forces them to bring them out as early as possible to kind of deal with your Unfair Stamp, and it just opens up the game so well for you. Now you have so many different options to steal games. You can just go for the Fez, or supporting Pokemon. You can do a Fez Squawk or Fez Luminion or Fez Rotom. It's just Unfair Stamp just actually is so useful. And then if the opponent does not Fez, is extremely hard game for him. He needs a way out of there, right? So you Unfair Stamp to try to get ready to get a Fez out, and then deal with that Fez, and then slow down the opponent a little bit more. Fez, kill that Fez into Iono, maybe Iono into killing the Fez. That's another way to deal with it. But there's so many different ways to come back. You just gotta be smart with the Charizard deck. You can always win any game with this deck, which is why I love it. The Pidgeot EX is just so strong. Of course, you have bad matchups, like Raging Bolt's probably a really tough matchup for you because he does so much damage, then he brings in the Teal Dance. It's playable, it's winnable. Whoever gets his first two prizers, or whoever first does damage in that matchup wins, and I'll give you guys one of these decks. One of those, I'll give you a Raging Bolt matchup here, I'll throw it in the gameplay. But yeah, it's a very close matchup. Whoever does that first damage wins the game, basically. Because you have Dusk Noir, so even if you don't KO him, you just have to do damage to him, and then you can KO him later. And he'll go to 3, and you'll go to 2, and then you'll always be ahead. I'll show you guys. There's one gameplay I'll throw in for Raging Bolt for you guys, but it's a tough matchup. Let's see here. Anything else I want to talk about? Briar is really good. Canceling Cologne is a must. I know a lot of people don't want to play the Canceling Cologne. You're going to have to, or just don't play Charizard. If you don't want to play Canceling Cologne, just don't play Charizard. But you need Canceling Cologne. A lot of people are removing Mist Energy, the new big decks in the LAIC. I mean, I guess they're removing Mist Energy because Roaring Moon is not big anymore, and no one's running TM Devo. But if that comes back into your meta, then you need Mist Energy. But yeah, I guess if there's no Roaring Moon in your locals, you really don't need Mist Energy. Mist Energy is just there for Roaring Moon, Sylveon EX, the new Surging Sparks card that just throws out your cards back into the deck, and also for TM Devo. So if nobody's running those, then you don't need Mist Energy. And I think that's what's happened in Brazil. No one is running TM Devos. So the Charizard, the number 1 Charizard in the Seniors division did not run any Mist Energy, just Fire. Anyways, guys, that's the deck. I am using Jamming Tower now. You don't need the Collapse. Collapse is cool. It's nice against Area 0 Underdepth, but you already have a really strong matchup against them if they're not using Dusk Noirs. Even if they are using Dusk Noirs, you can kind of control their damage output with the Palkia and not put a lot of your own basics down. So, honestly, Jamming Tower is your biggest guy. Jamming Tower is your biggest help. It's really good against Raging Bolt. If Raging Bolt gets a double, like let's say they take out your Rotom, now you can take out a Raging Bolt even without needing the Defiance. Obviously, if you do need if they only take out a Charmander, you wouldn't need the Jamming Tower, or you would use a Lost Vacuum over that Jamming Tower. But I like the Jamming Tower. It's a Lost Vacuum, and it's also basically in an Area 0 depth remover, under depth remover. So I really like it. It basically gives you the best of both worlds. But yeah, this is my choice now. From now on, I'm gonna use the jamming tower. Interested in your opinions, guys. What do you think about the list? Make sure you hang out a little bit longer, guys. I'm gonna show you some gameplay. You guys are gonna love the gameplay. I'm gonna show you some Dragapult. Dragapult was able to pull it off against me. It's a really strong matchup against me, but I believe you can disrupt the opponent. There are ways to play the game and win, even in bad positions with this deck. It's just that you need to draw into it. You need to draw into your Dusk Noirs and everything, and you need to really practice the deck. But yeah, guys, really excited about this deck. It's probably going to be my main deck for all of Surging Sparks and whatever comes after. And yeah, I'm focused on Charizard. It's giving me a lot of Ws. I mean, it's gotten me a lot of Ws. It's giving me a lot of money. I've been playing Charizard for about a year now. I would say 6 months for sure, but now I just finally locked in on it with the Dusk Noir. I mean, obviously, the Dusk Noir changed the whole Charizard, to be honest with you. Just the deck just is so much better. But be careful, guys. Control can control you. But Joe, go ahead, check out some of my gameplays, and make sure you guys subscribe, like, and I appreciate you. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's the deck. The deck is pretty much insane. It's so strong. It's so good. And yeah. Let's play one more. I want to play one more. What's that supposed to be about, baby? Oh, acting shady. Okay, tough matchup. So opponent is gonna go first. Tough game here actually for us. Scary looking. Against Hydreigon, that's very scary. Now it does take him some time to set up, but wow, this could be very scary. Okay, just the Duskull Dano. I thought they set up a Pidgeot as well. Guess we could go for Seal Stone here. Yeah, we need to. For Steel Stone, for Buddy Poffin, I guess. What? Are you kidding me? I only have 2 energies? Yikes. Bro, I only have 2 energies. This is insane. I'm gonna have to Thornton, right? Because he might KO me here. Or he might just KO this guy. Wow. There's the Pidgeot. I don't know how to deal with this. What's the best way to do this? Do I bring in his second guy? No, I start dealing damage to him, right? Wow. Yeah, we're gonna need Briar, I think. We don't need Super Rod this deck. Okay, I need Fez, that's a possibility. Pidgeot is another one. Can Fez Night Stretcher. Yeah, let's Fez Night Stretcher. Wow, I don't have any energy left in the deck. I'm gonna have to Iono. I don't have energy in the deck. I don't have energy in the deck. This is insane. We're gonna have to unfair. Damn it, guys. I'm screwed completely. Wow, that was so bad. That was so bad. What am I doing? Why is there internet? What the hell's wrong with me? Man, I only had two fire energies in the whole deck. Wow. Wow. And I had drawn into them. I was so unlucky. So unlucky. I should have Evo Charizard first. I didn't. I should have. I don't know what I was thinking. I messed up there. Yeah, I'm just auto losing game right now. See, I couldn't even KO the Hydreigon even after. Now, one thing I could do here is Dusclops. Man, he just threw out my whole fucking hand. My whole deck is out. Okay, I need Fez. I need a couple of things here. I need Fez, Dusknoir, Countercatcher. Okay, let's see what we draw with the Fez. Dusknoir, Countercatcher. Okay, we got the Dusknoir. We have the Arven. We have a Countercatcher here. Arven can give me Super Rod. Super Rod in the Charizard and 2 energies. Quick search out Charizard. Okay, now we can at least attack. And then I need a way to not have him KO me. Okay, let's get some cards here. Maybe we draw into Iono. No, Iono can't save us. Iono cannot save us here. What's he doing? Hello? Hello? What's he doing? Bro, are we coming back from this game? Holy moly. That was tough. Yo, we actually came back, right? Because then next turn we literally one-shot his Hydreigon. And he cannot one-shot anything we have on the board. Yeah, we literally came back. Wow. Wow, we literally came back, right? Let me see. I don't see a way for him to come back. Yeah, we're gonna grab a lot of energy here. No, I can't even put a Duskull down. No, I can't. Because his one-shots it. I think we win here. I mean, he could pull in the Hydreigon, I guess, and get one shot. Yeah, there's all my energies. I mean, he moved in the Duskull. It's a big sign that he cannot do much, maybe. His counter gain doesn't do much. Fezzendipity's and Iono's here. One card's all he gets. And we got a counter catcher, so we can pull in his Dano if he doesn't get something good. Ooh, Fez, nice. Yeah, but now we just win, right? We just draw in the Fez and we win the game. With the counter catcher. Yeah, we just came back slowly. Good game. We came back, actually. That was crazy. So Hydreigon is strong. He just needs to figure out... he needs to set up a Hydreigon that does 200 damage. And then he needs to set up another one that's coming to do 130, 130, 130. You know what I mean? Then he does 200 and then 130, 130, 130. And that's huge. Because you do the 200, then the 130, 130, 130. And then you just need one more 130, 130, 130, and you win the game. You actually... I think you actually run Manaphy against the Hydreigon. I think if excuse me, guys. If Hydreigon is actually as good as they say it is, I think you have to run Manaphy again. Which sucks because I don't have room for Manaphy. I guess I could remove a Mist Energy for the Manaphy. Alright, let's do another. That was fun. That was a fun comeback, guys. Comeback story. Typically, those comebacks, they don't happen that well because people thin out their deck so much that one Fez just can get you back into the game. Okay, we'll go first this turn. Let's go first this game. See how it feels to be far behind. I mean, I guess first you should be able to get that first KO, but I really am better in late game, not early game. Some decks like Raging Bolts are stronger early. Anything basic is stronger early game, right? So basic Pokemon is stronger early, and then evolution Pokemon is stronger late. Starting Fez is really, really bad. We're going against a Cerulege. Should be easy matchup for me. I guess we just do. Is that 2 Pidgeot? Holy moly. It's literally 2 Pidgeot. Okay, so you guys know what we're going to have to do. Oh, I need a Buddy Puffin. Last Buddy Puffin. 2 energies. We have all the energies in the deck. Let me see one last card. Okay, 1 Charizard EX. Do have the Luminia Thorntons in here, 2 auras there, 2. Okay. He doesn't knock out turn 1, right? So we just put this in here. And then we do instant charge. Okay, cool. Strong start there. Oh, this is amazing. Yeah, this is insane. Like already we're having a really good matchup against this. I mean, I guess he could go. No, he can't even Greninja here. He can't even Greninja. Okay, so going first against the Shark Cadet really hurts it. Strong Brilliant Blender start. Okay, at least he gets 100 extra damage. Looks like his hand maybe is weak. That he went for the Pokestop early. Potentially doesn't have anything to draw. There's the Ultra Ball. Can help him get a Squawk. Okay, so he's already 6 in here. In the trash. The Squawk, he uses it early for the Carmine, potentially. Or Research. Okay, so he already has 8 cards. 9 cards in the 10 cards. Wow, his whole starting hand was literally 4 energies. No, he literally started with 4 energies. Yeah, he started 4 energies in his hand. That's amazing. Wait, he's at 12 right now? How the hell is this happening? $13? That's incredible. Damn it, guys. I need a way to get this Squawk. Okay, oh, I need to go to 2. I can't slow down. I need to draw a boss. Sucks that we had to use that V-Star early, because I really needed the boss. I guess we're gonna have to KO one Shark Cadet. I don't know. We really need a boss here. Is he gonna get more Shark Cadets? This is so boring. I need a boss for that Squawk to get ahead. I need a rare candy. Let's see if we draw it. Okay, we evo here. Dang it, guys. We don't get anything this game. Best thing I could do is maybe a Buddy Poffin. I just didn't draw anything. Yeah, and he can one-shot me, right? He needs 2 more cards and he can one-shot me. Let me play out a Buddy Poffin here. Oh, I don't have any more. Holy... Yeah, he can one-shot me, literally. I guess we start with KOing. I needed the Duskull here to kind of get ahead. It's okay. I think it's okay. Nice start by the Shark Cadet though. I mean, that's a lot of energy in there. I mean, he could KO me with 2 more. And I don't know how to come back from that. I'm gonna have to unfair stamp and see what I can do here. He doesn't have Greninja, I guess, so no draw, no Fez on the board yet. He could drop it now with the Nest Ball if he has one. That could help out. I mean, he has Pokestop. He's going to be able to pull out whatever he needs. I needed to boss in the Squawk just to gain an advantage. Gets an Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball could be the Fez. Yeah, he has 15 energy there. Oh, Cerulege, never mind. And we need to find the stretcher. I don't know why he's still pulling out energy. He's already KO'd me. He doesn't need any more. Yeah, this is a very scary game. Okay, I need to throw back a Charmander. Charizard. And one energy. Let me see what I can draw out. Can I draw out Charmander? Okay, then... I don't need that. One, two, three. I need pieces. Now Counter Catcher comes. Too late. Let me see what Fez will give me, then we'll draw. Wow, this is really bad. I didn't get anything. I can't actually jamming because I need to get that KO. So he gets one more turn on this. Arvin needs to give me rare candy. Okay, I need Briar. Okay, I have Briar. Next turn I need to Briar, or I lose this game. Yeah, I can't just draw randomly. I need to get rid of all my energies, and I'm gonna have to attack one more attack. Yeah, we're gonna have to Briar next turn. That's the only way we can KO. Can't jamming because I only do 270. Okay, he gets to Pokestop this turn. Good for him. Let's see if we can come. If we actually got the KO here. Let's see. Okay, he goes for whatever he goes for. We Briar, right? But I need so many pieces. I'm not gonna be able to Briar. I need so many pieces. I need a rare candy. Okay, that was a bad Pokestop for him. I need a rare candy, and then I need... Okay, he's gonna nice stretcher for the last Cerulege, I believe. I need a rare candy, and then I need a Briar right now. So I can only access one of those two. So I need to draw with the rare, with the Fizz and Divity, the other one. I need Briar. If I draw Briar, I win the game here. Thornton's wrong. Thornton can be... No, I need Briar. It's the only way. Anybody popping out? Whatever needs to be out. I need the Briar, right? Okay. Briar or rare candy? Damn it, neither. Actually, much worse. I filled up my board, so I can't play down the Luminion. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull out the rare candy solo. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to draw into it. Come on. No! We lost! Oh, so many Ultra Balls. Damn it. Rare candy is in there, but no Briar. Alright, we only have one last way to do it. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. Alright, we can jamming. And then we can only do one last Dusclops, right? Or a Dusk Noir, but no rare candies. Okay. We'll see here if we lose this game. Because no Briar. We just didn't draw the card we needed. We needed Briar rare candy. We drew all the Ultra Balls. But not Briar. Yikes. We drew all the Ultra Balls, but not the rare candies. Okay, so at least it doesn't get to Pokestop. I mean, he's really down. Night Stretcher is going to help. 1 energy helps. 19 energy is down. So there's no way he runs 20, does he? Damn, he runs 20 straight up energies? Oh no, he pulled up the Night Stretcher. What is he doing, bro? Get away from me. He's so lucky, bro. I could have got him with the Briar. I'm so mad. He's so lucky. Anyways. Yeah, I just didn't draw that rare candy Briar. It was weird. I should have won that game. I actually should have won that game. I'm so mad. Trying to think about it, man. I think I recorded it. Let me check it out real quick. Let me check out that game. What the hell did I do? Why didn't I not win? Yeah, he can one-shot me, literally. I guess we start with KOing. I needed the Duskull here. The whole game was trash. I needed to bring in the Squawk. I couldn't with the boss. I needed to do a lot of things. I just didn't do it. What a trash game that was, bro. But I mean, that Sharkadet is way too strong. Holy moly, he just does 1,000,000,000 damage so early. That guy also got lucky. I mean, he also got really lucky. Usually you don't get that lucky against me. Alright. Alright guys, I'm gonna upload a video. Wait, let me see. Do I need to do... What is that? What is that noise? What was that? What was that? See, what was that? I don't even... Something just happened. I don't know what that was. Let me see if tier list maker can do... How do people do... How the hell do people do this? Let's do Surging Sparks. What? Not every single card. Bro, ranking every card? Surging Sparks tier list, that makes sense. Alright, let's see. Can we do a tier list? Should we do a tier list? I could do a tier list real quick. Let me think about it. Problem is, if I do a tier list and it's bad, I'm gonna look dumb as hell. I'll do a tier list real quick for Surging Sparks. Yeah, I'll do a tier list. I won't look that dumb. We won't be that dumb. We won't be that bad. Come on, we'll do right by this tier list. We'll do right by the tier list, right? Alright, everybody, welcome to the channel. Let's do a tier list for every single Surging Sparks decks. We want to see which one is the best deck. I'm going to try to give you guys my honest opinions. I'm not that great of a player, but, I mean, we are topping some games. No, wait. I'll do a better intro. Welcome, guys. Today we're going to do an... Wait, one last time. Let's do one last good intro. Welcome, guys. Today we're going to do a tier list for Surging Sparks meta. Surging Sparks just was released. It's added a lot of interesting cards. Pikachu EX, Hydreigon EX. So much interesting stuff in this set. We're going to talk about what I believe is the best decks and maybe give you a short tier list. Of course, I could be wrong, guys. Do not eat me or, you know what I mean, get really mad at me. But this is my honest opinion. This is what I believe is going to be the best decks, for example, in my locals. By the way, guys, give me a second. I can't figure out a good placement for my camera. Where the hell do I put this? Yeah, we'll just keep it down here, okay? Okay. Alright, guys, welcome to the video. Today we're going to discuss the best deck in Surging Sparks. We're going to tier list them, we're going to rank them up, and we're going to show you guys what I believe is going to be the best tiered, ranked... Man, I don't know how to do intros. Wait, one last time. Welcome to the channel, guys. Today we're going to talk about the Surging Sparks ranking for all the new decks coming out with the Surging Sparks support. I'm going to try to rank them up, see how well they do. Now, obviously, I didn't play every single deck, but I kind of know how they do against some of the best decks, and I kind of have a good understanding of what they're utilizing to try to get ahead. So without further ado, guys, make sure you subscribe, like, help us support us so we can become the best Pokemon channel, bring you the most amount of value, daily content. But yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into the tier list, guys. So we're gonna do S, A, B, C, and then all the weird stuff. It's probably gonna be some decks here that okay, we're gonna start with the Charizard here. Obviously, we're gonna start really strong. Honestly, I believe Charizard is the deck to beat. Is it an insanely strong deck that is unbeatable? Not really. Not with the Fizzindipity and being able to just thin out your deck with all your Pokestops early. I mean, Iono is just not going to hurt you. You could also set yourself up in a position where Iono or Unfair Stamp does not hit you. The only problem is this also utilizes Dusknoir. So not only are they disrupting your game, your hand, and your position on the board, they're also able to kind of steal KOs and steal prizes whenever you're not expecting. For example, they can force you to go to 2 when you're not ever close to 2, and then from there they can activate their Briar and kind of win game if they're at 3. There's so much that they can do, so I really do believe that Charizard EX is going to stay... I want to put it in S tier because every deck needs to beat it to be able to be a competitor. But there's going to be so many decks up there because there's a lot of decks that can beat it, so we're going to stay in A for now. Next, Dragapult with the Pidgeot EX. Dragapult without Pidgeot EX 2 is actually pretty much the same deck. Dragapult, you get the Dusknoirs out as early as possible. Basically, in this matchup, whoever gets to attack first is so far ahead. And if a Dragapult is the one attacking first, they can really pull far ahead. Now, I guess you can Iono them and disrupt them out of the game. But with the Dusknoirs, this can also utilize Briar. I mean, there's just so much damage being spread. I actually will put this above the Charizard, because this is only one attack with a Dusknoir to KO a Charizard, and it's pretty much similar. But early game, it's obviously stronger than Charizard. Late game, Charizard's better, so I guess that's how it switches. But to be honest with you, Dragapult is just so scary that the later the game goes, the more damage is spread. So I'm not even sure about that, because it's just pushing so much damage out so early. And then by the time you're late game, you're so far behind. So Dragapult's A tier. I think it's going to be a very tough matchup for Charizard, but in general it's going to be really good. We're going to put this Lost Zone in B. Lost Zone without Pikachu, I don't believe is going to be the main deck. I mean, I guess a big attack it can do is, I guess, a Radiant Greninja here or there. Maybe you could pull out your Iron Hands and do some shenanigans. Just really susceptible to be Iono'd. You can get Iono'd out of the game. If you don't draw the stuff you need with the flower selecting, you're really far behind. But obviously, it forces the opponent to Iono once per turn. So, and this meta is so much better. There's not just non-stop disruption. You can actually play the game. It just depends. I actually still believe it's top high B, maybe low A. But really strong deck. I really believe in it. Yeah, let's put it in B. It's just that it doesn't have the Pikachu, so I guess it's just forced to deal with the Iron Hands. I think Pikachu just forces it up. Here's the Pikachu Chansey deck. It's a strong deck. Really need Canceling Cologne to deal with it. Or you need a way to deal with 300 damage to the Chanseys. So because of that, the deck's kind of strong. Now, I don't think it's insanely strong that it can take tournaments. But because it's forcing you to have Canceling Colognes, and if you don't have them, you have to deal with big, Pokemon on the board. I think we're going to put this in Rogue. It's going to be strong deck. It's just not going to be that great. It might have some strong... because anybody that's not running Canceling Cologne is going to have a really tough matchup against this. Anybody not running Dusclops is going to have a really bad matchup against this. It's going to be a little bit scary for them to play against it. But other than that, everybody else is going to be not struggling at all. So they're going to have a good time. And then we'll put the rest of the Pikachus kind of similar in a similar situation. This is pretty much the same thing. Anyways, when you run the Chansey, you could also run it with the Magneton. So they are basically the same deck. I would say this is just a little bit better. Now you can add the Pikachu EX with the Iron Hands. You got Greninja, Iron Hands, Pikachu EX, and the Ursaluna. It's just so much you could do. Yeah, this has definitely gotten a lot better. We're going to put it up in B tier. Noivern here. Noivern is really strong against Raging Bolt, which is one of the best decks. And Corner Store Ogerpon has really strong matchups, but they really struggle against Charcadets. They really struggle against anything like Goldango. Anything. No, Goldango they're actually not struggling against, but anything that's Evo, like Hydreigon, they're going to struggle against. They literally cannot deal with Hydreigon, not one bit. So it's probably going to be Rogue. I mean, you are going to win a couple of matches against, not Regidrago even. Maybe you'll be able to win against the Raging Bolts. It's going to be your best matchup because your Noivern completely shuts down that deck. But even then, is it even worth it? So we will put it in Rogue, but it's not going to be the top deck. Now, another bad... This is going to be, in my opinion, bad. You're just putting too much for the opponent to deal with on the board. Especially with the Hydreigon meta. And it just needs so many pieces just to activate one Pikachu when all you need is one Crispin, or you attack with one Joltik early, or you could do so much to get this Pikachu active. You don't need the Regidragus combination here, whatever. Skilleridge, I forget what this guy did. I guess he does 60 more damage for every damage counter on him. Oh no, it just does random damage everywhere. It's just bad deck. It's just a bad deck. Nobody hears about the Skilleridge. It's just really bad. Hydreigon is probably going to be a really strong competitor. I might actually put this in S tier because it's going to have really strong matchups. So the way I imagine how Hydreigon will work against Charizard, for example. So you get that early Charizard knockout. Then Hydreigon comes in, does 200 to you. Then you cannot kill the Hydreigon except with your Dusknoir. So let's say you KO the Hydreigon with the Dusknoir. Now your opponent's at 5, but you are at 2. No, you're at 3. Right, you're at 3. And then what happens is he pulls out his second Hydreigon. Then he does 130, 130, 130. So he removes your whole board from existence. And unless you have, for example, a Charizard or a Charmander in the back, you are actually really far behind because then Hydreigon just needs one more 130, 130, 130 attack to win the game. And so the way this Hydreigon is built, it's probably going to be one of the best decks. It's just going to be such a weird deck to play around. It's just going to be so weird. Obviously, it's a setup deck. It's a stage 2 deck, so it's susceptible to not drawing what it needs. But in my opinion, I mean, it's just going to have so much access to anything it wants. It has the Dusknoirs, has the Pidgey. It's basically the same deck as Charizard. It's just better options. You get more options because you could do a 200 big attack to Charizard. Then your next attack doesn't have to be another 200. You could do 130, 130, 130, and then you could... Now we have options. You can KO anything on the board, basically, in the third attack. So, it's insane. If the opponent is really heavy on, like, Leaf Blowers, like Teal Masks, Ogerpons, this is insane in it. You just go on all the Teal Masks, and then you just do 130 again on all the Teal Masks. It's a very strong deck. Definitely high A tier, if not S tier. It just has bad matchups against these big decks because they don't care. I mean, you could do the 130. It's just going to take you so long to get there. And Daggerpole can get access to a little bit early wins with the Dusknoir, all his spread, and the Briars as well. So there's ways to get around it, but Hydreigon definitely one of the best decks in my opinion. Arcaladon is pretty bad. Just don't play it. Just don't. I don't know why people are playing it. Cloth is cool. Put it in B tier. It's a cool deck. Azumarill. I mean, I guess you do 230 damage. I'll put you in C. You do 230 damage. I mean, but that's really bad. Goldango. Goldango is probably going to be an A tier. Kind of like Sipa, where you just need one superior energy retrieval and you're freaking dealing a lot of damage. Actually, maybe Sipa is even better than Goldango. It's just that Goldingo just won third place in a big seniors tournament, LAIC, in the whole Latin American International Championship. They was able to win third place on the senior side. So, or maybe it was that Masters. It was Masters. So that's why I'm thinking Goldingo's still really strong. Can do so much damage. Draws a lot. Can get away from the Iono plays. Can thin out its deck really heavy. Yeah, I really like the Goldingo. Probably high B tier or A tier. It's just not S tier. The problem with S tier is this would be S tier. This is how S tier would look like. It would just be these stage 2 Pokemon. And that doesn't make sense because Serena destroys stage 2 Pokemon. And she's not even here. Because nobody takes her seriously. But yeah, I mean, honestly, if I would put a S tier, it would be these guys. These guys are just so big. Anything Pidgeot EX is just so strong. It's just so strong. Anyways, let's keep going. This is a new deck. I forget what it does. Does it lock your opponent? I forget. Anyways, Raging Bolt's probably one of the best decks in the format right now. I really like it. It doesn't need anything. Can push out a lot of damage. I don't know. I really like it. Now, obviously, it doesn't deal with the Hydreigon that well. It just has strong matchups against the bigger decks. Has stronger matchup against Charizard. It's just won a big challenge in Japan, but the challenges in Japan are all best of one, so it's kind of weird to call it a win because best of ones are kind of weird to be played anyways. You could lose even if you're the better deck in a best of one. So Japan, you can't really figure out what the hell the Japanese like based on the Japanese, you can't figure out the best decks because all they do is best of ones, and best of ones you can't figure that out. You could really best of ones, of course. Raging Bolt is gonna be the top of the food chain because it's a basic Pokemon. It's super consistent. One Sada, 2 Deal Dance to activate, and it's just so strong to do 280 damage. So of course it's gonna be winning best of one tournaments. But if it's actually best of 3, where you figure out you're going against a Raging Bolt and you figure out a strategy against that, I don't know. I think you can actually do much better. So Raging Bolt's still really strong, especially with the Latias now. Absolutely insane matchups. You have such strong control over your own board. That was a big problem that actually Raging Bolt was having to deal with. Control can really control it because it's a really big, heavy retreat cost. But now with the Latias, actually you have a little bit of better gameplay. I don't know. I think it's definitely top A tier for sure. If not S tier. Honestly, I would put Raging Bolt in S tier. It's just such a strong deck, especially with the Latias. You need to be able to deal with it. It can go into 300 damage with ancient boosters, and it can put boosters all the time, and then it doesn't take any special conditions, which is really, really important. No. I really believe this might be S tier. Yeah, these 4 decks are pretty strong, guys. Moving on, we have the Opal. It's okay. Yeah, you need Dusknoir for sure. Tepagrass Dusknoir is better than Tepagrass no Dusknoir. Tepagrass Palkia Dusknoir is better than Tepagrass Palkia no Dusknoir. So sure, yeah, Tepagrass is gonna be better. Of course, it's better than these B tier decks in my opinion. I don't know. Tepagrass Dusknoir is better than Tepagrass no Dusknoir, but still not a lot of damage output. Palkia does help, and with the Dusknoir being there, it's helping a lot. I just don't like it. I just don't like the deck. That's inherent in me. It's my flaw. We have Giratina, Lost Zone Giratina. It's gonna fall off a little bit. You just have so many good options. You don't need to Lost Zone anymore. You have the Pikachu. So why would you even do that, right? Now you do discard your whole deck. And now you do discard all 3 cards, and I guess it's similar. It's very interesting. I think the Lost Zone Tina obviously struggles against the Pikachu EX, right? So Pikachu EX is going to be better. Unless Lost Zone Tina just Star Requiems it. So Lost Zone Tina is going to be lower tier than the Pikachu EX. Pikachu EX just has so much better tools against the Giratina. Yeah, it actually can one-shot Giratina as well, which is crazy. And all you need is one Mirage Gate and attachment. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, Giratina is going to be strong still, especially now. Maybe we'll put it right here, right above the Lost Zone. I like Tina over Lost Zone, in my opinion. It's a little bit more consistent. But the problem is Lost Zone versus Charizard is better. Right? Zone Box, Lost Zone Box against Charizard is so much better than Giratina against Charizard. Because Giratina is forced to go into Giratina and give 2 prizers. Whereas Lost Zone Box doesn't need to do that. Can do a lot more. So yeah, we'll put it one step below the Lost Zone Box. Just because the Charizard matchup is better. Gardevoir, in my opinion, is not great. A lot of people are liking the deck. Drifloon is there, I guess. Do a lot of damage. You could do a lot of damage. It takes a lot of time to set up now, though. Hydreigon and Dragapult are just going to take over this deck. It's just going to be a B or C deck. Regidrago is probably going to stay in A tier. There's nothing, it's A or S tier, right? Because there's nothing really dealing with it. I mean, it deals with the Charizard really well, with the Kyurem. It deals with all these setup Pokemon. Regidrago gives it a big problem. Or, sorry, not Regidrago. Raging Bolt gives it a big problem. It's a big problem because Raging Bolt can actually do stuff against the Regidrago. And Regidrago takes time to KO the Raging Bolt. I guess that's the only worst matchup. But besides that, everything else can KO, can remove. It has really strong matchup against. Regidrago is going to be amazing. Palkia, Dusknoir. We will put that up top. You can put one top. You will have to put a Topal. You'd have to put the Topagross into this deck. It's just better because you're focusing on the Palkia. You're pushing a lot more damage. You're pushing 300 over the 200. And then you're going to have to put the Topagross anyway. So the Palkia is just better. Yeah. Lugia is another really strong. I honestly believe Lugia is S tier. Lugia has access to everything it wants. Lugia can do Iron Hands when it wants. It can do. Let me think about it. It could actually do anything it wants. It could do Ursaluna whenever it wants. It can pull out Mincino and Cincino, which is insane damage. That's really what you're looking for, is somebody that can do 200 to. Or you want to start Iron Hands, then you want to go Cincino, then you want to just do another Cincino and Ursaluna and win game. So it's just such a strong deck. Or you can bring back the Iron Hands to do one last Iron Hands. No, that's impossible. Unless you run two Lightning energies or an extra Lightning. Anyways, Lugia is actually a really strong deck. I believe Lugia is S tier for sure. It has strong matchups against all of these. So much better to get set up than any of these other decks. Literally 2 Great Balls and 1 Ultra Ball and your setup. And then, yeah. No, I really like Lugia. Lugia is probably S tier. Lugia is winning a lot of tournaments as well. It's just not pushing a lot of damage without the Cincino. And Cincino takes time to set up. That's why people don't like it. But it's going to be strong against Raging Bolt. It's going to be strong against Regidrago. It's going to be strong against Dragapult. It's going to be good against a lot of these decks. Hydreigon even, because it has a lot of damage. It has a lot of HP. The problem is Hydreigon can be very threatening. It's just remove. He can win in 2 attacks. Very threatening. Well, I mean, he's going to need a little bit more, but yeah, he could do a lot of damage. Anyways, let's finish up this tier list, guys. Miraidon is getting a lot better, guys. We haven't seen how it's going to get. Supposedly it's gotten a lot better, so we're gonna throw this Miraidon up in A tier with the electric generators and all your. Yeah, you get a lot of good stuff. You get the Magnetons. You get a lot. Lost Box. Yeah, I'll put Lost Box in B tier because it still can push out that 350 damage, 330 damage. Now, obviously, it's actually worse. Now it's worse. It's worse because Hydreigon and Dragapult are in the meta. It's just so much worse. And also Regidrago, it's just so much worse now. Iron Thorns is... I'm going to put this in Rogue. I want to put it in Bad because it's a trash deck. But it won the Pokemon Championship, so I can't really talk that much bad about it. Obviously, it's just a control deck. It's really obnoxious, but it can't steal games. It's not going to be something that's going to be insanely consistent. It just has really strong matchups against a lot of decks. So we're gonna keep it in a rogue, maybe top rogue deck, yeah. And then we have some control Ograpons. I like the control Ograpon. I think it does good against Charizard. The problem is it's weaker. Shark Cadets and Cerulege are so much better now. It's just weaker. We'll put it at high C because it really can control a lot of these decks, but it's not gonna be that strong bird control. Lost Box. I mean, same thing. This is pretty much the same thing. I'm assuming this Lost Box is. I mean, it's just gonna use the Ursaluna. It's gonna use everything similar. It's just gonna remove maybe one Charizard for the Greninja. I don't know which one's better. It just is a preference, I guess. I like the obviously Greninja is better for the Lost Vacuum, but Charizard is better because you do a 250 attack. It just depends. I think Charizard is a little bit better. Bennett Gardevoir is kind of scary. A lot of decks are going to be suffering against it. You need to play against it twice to kind of know how to play against it, so you're gonna suffer. So yeah, we'll put this in B. Same thing, control here. Another control-y deck. No, we don't need to put this in. Alright, let's put the Charcadet. Charcadet is really strong. We'll put it in high A. He has access to Briar. He can deal damage to the Cornerstone Ogrepon. He can do a Palkia kind of deck where he dishes out a little bit more damage. And then basically doesn't matter what he gets Ioned into, he's always able to deal a certain amount of damage after a certain time. I like the deck. We'll put it in B. And then Snorlax is, we'll just put it Snorlax in C. I mean, we'll put Snorlax in C because people kind of know what the hell Snorlax is now, and it's not really that scary. Anyways, guys, so this is the meta in my opinion. I honestly believe these are the S tier decks. I mean, Hydreigon is going to be really hard to play against. Dragapult just has a really strong matchup against the Charizard, and kind of vice versa. Whoever gets that early damage out, because they're very similar. Just that Dragapult can do a little bit more damage early. Charizard can do more damage later. But Dragapult will never let you get to late game. That's the problem. So Dragapult is probably better than Charizard. Because they can just... They can speed up the game so fast that while you're still at 5, they're already at 2 or 1 prizes. And that's why Raging Bolt's strong against all of these. Because it's very hard to kill it. It has the Teal Dance, so it can KO the Charizard and the Hydreigon even after they KO it. And it still has a strong matchup against the Dragapult because you're doing so much damage. I don't know. The Raging Ball is probably one of the best basic Pokemon decks in the game. I'm surprised there's no Gouging Fire here, but the Gouging Fire is just a fun deck. I wouldn't say it's a top tier deck. I would say it's a fun deck, maybe a C tier, B tier. It's just, it does a lot of damage very quickly, but that's it. It's just gonna get stuck. And it's a lot of 2-prizers. You can eat up very quickly. Anyways, guys, so that's it for the tier list. Interested in your opinions? Did I make any bad decisions here? Is nothing here deserving of S tier? I think I did right. I did the good by these people. I think I did a fair tier list. Interested in your opinions, guys? Leave them down below. And yeah, thank you for the support. Alright, guys, I think that's it for today. We're going to end the video here. We're going to end the stream here. We did some good content. We threw out we did watch the top 16, like top 8, the top decks from the LAIC, from the Seniors and Masters. We did that video. We also did the Charizard gameplay and deck profile today. The one that got me my League Cup victory, or my second place League Cup. We also uploaded this ranking. We'll upload the ranking here as well. But yeah, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you for watching. I know I have one person who's been watching this whole stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my brother. Come by again. We're going to try to stream daily. And we're going to try to stream Pokemon only. We're really trying to focus on Pokemon now. But yeah, my brother, thank you guys so much for watching us. We'll try to come by later tonight. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody. Thank you for coming.